You need to hear this if you're a paranormal enthusiast. Ready to dive into the unknown? Join the Tristan channel as we journey through spine-tingling paranormal encounters, unexplained supernatural phenomena, and perhaps some eye-popping UFO sightings. Our world is full of mysteries, and together we'll explore the eerie, the bizarre, and the downright unexplainable. From haunted houses to cryptic creatures, we'll react to the most chilling and baffling compilations. So if you're ready to test your courage and expand your mind, hit that subscribe button and let's unravel the unknown together. Welcome to the adventure. Welcome to the Tristan channel.
Hello there and welcome back. Hope your week has started off okay. Mine's not too bad. Basically I don't have to go back till Wednesday. So in today's video we'll be paying a visit to one of our favourite channels, and that is the channel run by Callum called Slapped Ham. Oh yes indeed. Now, one of the videos that came up my feed that caught my eye was this title, and that is Shadow Figures and Goat Men. 10 terrifying videos you can't unsee. Oh, I like the sound of that, my lovelies, don't you? Alright, so let's see what Callum has. Why am I stuck in that voice? So, without further ado, my dears, let's go see what Callum has in store for us, okay? Alright.
I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Boy, we've got some absolute bangers for you today. These are the scariest clips going around the internet right now. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content.
Let's go.
This.
So I live here in the Central Valley and it was raining a couple of minutes ago.
Over the past couple of weeks, a bizarre phenomenon has been unfolding across America. Strange blue rain falling from seemingly ordinary skies. Social media quickly lit up with bewildered witnesses sharing their experiences. One of the earliest reports came from Texas when TikTok user Meatyhead3 shared footage of startling blue liquid.
Blue lake right here.
It's like blue lemonade, isn't it?
How much would it take for you to drink that water? How much money?
Soon after, another Texas user, Commercial Chris, captured similar footage while camping in a national park.
And it's been raining, and the water that's coming out of the sky is blue. And it's not this tarp, because it's happening on this tarp too.
I'm surprised no one's bottled that and tried to sell it as a miracle tonic. I'm not suggesting do that. Don't do that, okay? It could be some really freaky shit in there. I know there's a program that was trying to explain the seven plagues of Egypt. And there's various phenomena. Stop it. There's an incident in India, I think it was. I can't remember exact details, but I know because some weird shit's going to be done because of the chemicals we put in the ocean and stuff, you know, and climate change and all that. But there's this phenomenon doesn't have to happen. Doesn't happen that often. Although they might have stopped reporting it because we've explained it. But it used to rain red. I think it might be in India, somewhere around there. It used to rain red, and people used to think it was raining blood. And it was sank that swept up from the ocean, or sank swept off the ground, something like that. I know it was something natural that was doing it, but that was pretty weird. So I wonder what's making this blue. Is it sank in the ocean? Something dodgy? It'd be interesting to do like a pH. You know, it's pH acid test. You put a bit of paper in it, changes colour to, you know, if it's alkaline or acidic, something like that. You know what I mean? And yeah, get it analysed.
Look at that. This is crazy. Are they chemtrailing us in Texas?
The mysterious event didn't stop in Texas. Soon, reports began pouring in from California as well, where user CRXD34 documented a similar occurrence.
So I live here in the Central Valley and it was raining a couple of minutes.
Cloud CD will make it rain, but you won't get blue rain. It'll be ordinary rain. It's like weather control. you know, people say it's a conspiracy theory, but they've admitted doing it in Parliament once, and it's like, and the thing is, people don't realise it's like they don't just suddenly decide to do it. It's like they've been testing it for years, and people are like, oh, you know, why, you know, it's a conspiracy theory. Why we haven't heard about it? Don't forget though, because I used to watch a program, for example, because anything we can do, it's not that hard to create a cloud. For example, you can do it in a science lab. Stop itching. If you get like, you don't even need any fancy chemicals. You just get something that will cause. I know what it is, but I can't remember it now. But it causes creates water vapor in the air. It creates the reaction, so you effectively create a cloud in your own cloud. And it's not hard to do. And it's like China admitted to doing it to modify the weather. So if it was a cloudy, miserable day, and they wanted to do a parade, and they launched this missile up with these chemicals or whatever, dispersed in the sky and cleared the sky, or was cocktail. Russia did it as well. But in a classic series, it wasn't even a conspiracy show. It was just a general, like, World War II, Cold War history sort of program. But it was called Weapon X. So it went from the V rocket. It went from all the weapons that we've ever built, including the crazy ones. And the military in the past have, according to, although a lot of it's redacted, a lot have done tests. I think the MOD had to apologise to Scotland, I think it was, or something stupid like that. But the idea is apart from using geoengineering to fight climate change, they were thinking of using cloud seeding to make it rain on areas where there's not enough water, or there's drought, or a big dry out, like in a third world country or something. I mean, like, but the military obviously thought, that's clever, because if you can sabotage an enemy's base, or damage an enemy's, or take out an enemy base, but make it look natural. You know what I mean? That sort of, you know, is that sort of vibe. They were seeing what they could do with it if there was weapon applications for it, and they caused this area to flood or something like that, and they had to apologise. But people for years said it. Oh, it's a conspiracy theory. It's like, well, no. I'm not saying all the trails in the sky are chemtrails, but the thing is, we've got such a funny image now of chemtrails. It's geoengineering. There's even diagrams that show you a method of geoengineering, and it's like it's an aeroplane creating a line in the sky, and the idea is it reflects the sunlight. But also with the cloud seeding method, you can cause it to rain, affect the weather, and all kinds of shit. And people think it's a conspiracy theory. It's not. And I mean, there's people coming out saying about the only reason why they came out, it's like whistleblowers in the Air Force, United States Air Force, because they were worried about safety things. But so yeah, in general, you know, so getting back to this, it's kind of like, because I don't waffle on too long, but it's cloud seeding won't do that. It'll cause it to rain, but not necessarily blue. So I'm not sure, unless of course it went wrong. But you know what I mean. But I don't see how it could, because it's not. The conspiracy is that apparently they're putting stuff in the sky to control our brains and shit like that. And MK no, it's actually a lot simpler and less threatening. It's probably threatening in the sense that you shouldn't. It's wrong to play weather end of. You shouldn't be tampering. Just let nature do its job. You shouldn't be farting about weather. So you know what I mean. But that, yeah, anyway. I waffled too long. But yeah, chemtrails is not chemtrails. It's cloud seeding or some other thing. That's another method of geoengineering. But obviously, before they actually go, they can't just come out the door and go, "Hey, this is what we're going to do." Because Keir Starmer said he's going to do it. He's going to spend $3 million on it. It's like, we can't just pull this out of a box and go, this is going to work. It's like stealth. For example, stealth bomber. Sorry, I'll keep trying to get a shot. Stealth bomber came out in the Gulf War. Well, that wasn't the first time it was made or it debuted. They've been testing that plane since the 60s to mid to late 60s to 70s, doing the stealth program. So it's like the stuff you see in the sky. Well, they got to test it, haven't they? Whether it's right or wrong, we'll leave that up to another debate. But there's geoengineering conventions all over the planet, and people are going, "Oh, it's a conspiracy theory. It's a conspiracy." No, they're saying they're doing it. It's or they claim that they haven't done it, but it's part of the method of geoengineering. But and the thing is, I can tell you what, I've lived on this planet for so long, and we don't own that many airplanes. And two, you know, there's so many factors in it that says not all of it's contrails. Some of it is, but not all of it. I mean, you know, you're praying I'm mad, but seriously, you know what I mean? It's like I've been living on this planet and a bit of scientific quite a bit of scientific know-how to know that it's not bloody contrails. You know, you can't just dismiss shit like that. You know what I mean? Anyway.
So, can anyone explain?
That's interesting. What if it's blue algae? Is it blue algae? Probably from the ocean.
The blue rain phenomenon rapidly became nationwide, spreading confusion and speculation. Naturally, theories began swirling. Many speculated it could be a result of secret military testing gone awry, while others feared a possible chemical spill or atmospheric contamination. Skeptics suggested a natural explanation, perhaps coloured pollen or algae, but no definitive answer.
See, some of you are about to say I'm bloody mad, but I fucking pulled that one. I pulled that one out of the ether. I mentioned blue algae, and what does he go and say? Scientists said it made me mad. Incidentally, side note, if that's blue algae, it'd be interesting to see if there's any health benefits to that. Well, I'm not sure if you might want to test it just for other crap pollutants and stuff like that. But if there's no other pollutants and it's safe to drink in terms of water by itself, and it'd be interesting to see if you've got like if blue algae has got health benefits. Fucking hell, put a bucket outside, collect it. You know what I mean? It's like
Answers have yet emerged. As more sightings continue, the question persists.
See,
what
I'm not
exactly
daft.
is causing
I'm not
America's
daft. I'm not crazy.
unsettling blue rain? For now, the truth remains
Probably
elusive,
is blue algae.
and
That's
residents
my
remain
that's
wary,
my bet.
looking skyward with unease.
And the water that's coming out of the sky is blue. Look at that. This is crazy. Are they chemtrailing us?
Let me know. Yeah, but like, you know what I mean, blue algae. I reckon it's blue algae. That's my bet. I think it's also because the connotations and the whole chemtrail thing, yeah, is mental. But strip all the weird mental to one side, get rid of the reputation it has, and look at geoengineering. And when you look at geoengineering and see the diagrams of all the methods and stuff, you'll be going, oh, a bit of doing geoengineering there. There's also all kinds of applications. It's like, it's funny because in Back to the Future, it's like they say we can control. Because Michio Kaku said, I think we're not that far from being a Type 1 civilization, which means we can control weather. And at some point, we probably would. If they can use geoengineering to combat climate change, then God knows how you could control weather. But the question of that, though, should you do it or should you not? Because we don't rely on weather, but plants, animals, etc. So I think that would be the more important thing, is not this conspiracy crap, right? It's like affecting our brains and they're using HAARP and all sorts of shit, but whether or not if it'll confuse the natural environment of wildlife, you know what I mean, and the plant, you know, system.
In Texas?
This next creepy piece of footage was uploaded by YouTube user Carrie E back in 2021.
Lucky you,
The
already
homeowner
seen
was
it.
understandably startled when their Wise security camera
Don't be
caught
shit, just
something
in case.
genuinely unsettling on tape.
There he is. Oh.
The shadow's presence was
So I'm making that noise because, oh my god, with the dead skin on from the sunburn, I can't see it. Damn it! I've gone full fucking. I'm like a fucking iguana peeling. I've gone from KFC burger bucket to
tangible enough to activate
Reptile
the home's
park.
motion sensors, confirming that something genuinely was moving through the room at the time. Despite thoroughly reviewing the footage and checking the
There you go.
house, the homeowners found no reasonable explanation for the shadowy figure. No intruders, pets, or objects could account for what was seen on camera. Was this a glimpse into the paranormal, or perhaps just a strange technical glitch? To this day, the homeowners remain puzzled and a little unnerved by what their security system captured that night.
Look at you.
It didn't even pick up that motion.
Went across the room like Usain Bolt.
Several years ago, Reddit user Jason Gunman shared an eerie photo captured by a trail cam placed outside their remote cabin in the Appalachian Mountains of West Virginia.
Oh yeah.
In the black
Mothman territory and Fallout 76. Let's go.
and white capture, a tall, shadowy form stands ominously in the yard. Most disturbingly, two glowing eyes stare directly into the trail camera. According to the homeowner, the height of the figure was gauged based on the position of the eyes,
It's got
level with a
clothes.
crossbeam on the cabin that sits roughly 8 feet from the ground. The Redditor explained thoroughly, addressing common questions. No one other than family visits the remote property, ruling out hunters or trespassers. Bears haven't been seen in the area for nearly 2 decades, eliminating the usual suspects. Furthermore, the homeowner insists the image wasn't manipulated. It's exactly how the trail camera recorded it.
But if you look though, it looks like it's got clothes. Is it a person? Is it a trespasser? Because it looks like it's got a skirt or a sank tied round the waist.
When enhanced or brightened, the figure only grows stranger. To this day, the OP remains baffled, with no definitive answers about the figure's identity. Is it a trick of the light, a rare animal sighting, or something more chilling? Perhaps a glimpse of an Appalachian cryptid lurking quietly in the darkness.
Oh, yes, indeed they do.
Sticking with eerie trail cam captures, this next one is freaky to say the least. Reddit user Island Shorts 5920 shared a peculiar image captured by a Bluetooth game camera while out hunting with their father. The unsettling black and white photo taken along a remote dirt road reveals 2 baffling anomalies. To the right, a ghostly white amorphous shape hovers just above the trail, seemingly suspended in mid-air. Even stranger is the figure on the left.
Maximum chicken legs, mate.
At first glance, one might mistake it for a simple bag or perhaps a deer flicking its tail. However, closer examination reveals what eerily resembles the lower half of a humanoid torso standing upright, with legs disturbingly similar to those of a goat. The original poster clarified that the area is isolated. No nearby homes, lights or signs could account for such strange imagery. With no additional photos captured that night, the bizarre snapshot remains shrouded in mystery. Reddit user Hello Imroni shared 2 unsettling photos captured during an eerie encounter in 2020. The user recounted the bizarre event happening on their birthday while on a call with their brother. Walking around the yard at approximately 6:30 p.m, they noticed a peculiar figure pacing at the end of their parents' driveway near a wooded area.
Oh, some weirdo.
At first, the figure seemed to face away from them, pacing anxiously back and forth, but then it abruptly turned, facing directly towards them. Disturbed by this strange behaviour, Ronnie quickly snapped 2 photos. The second photo, even more unsettling, reveals the figure fully turned around, facing directly towards the camera.
It's got white face.
The OP, initially skeptical, was prompted by their girlfriend's insistence that the sighting felt hella paranormal, leading them down an investigative rabbit hole. Despite extensive online research and attempts at logical explanations, they found no satisfying answers. Ronnie clarified that they took the images from roughly 100 to 150 feet away with their phone camera fully zoomed in. Speculations quickly poured in, suggesting everything from a person in dark clothing acting strangely to a cryptid or even a ghostly apparition. Yet to this day, no one has conclusively identified what or who Ronnie captured that
Give
evening.
some weirdo.
Reddit user Corinne James shared an unsettling experience from an EMT friend, complete with a chilling photo that has the paranormal community buzzing. According to the post, the EMT friend was maneuvering his ambulance around at the end of a quiet rural road in central Kentucky late one night when he spotted something terrifying in the shadows. Standing there, swaying ominously, was a large dark entity with unmistakable glowing red eyes. What made the encounter even creepier was the friends' insistence that the creature's eyes emitted an eerie glow entirely on their own, without the aid of vehicle headlights. Commenters were quick to speculate on the creature's identity. Many immediately thought of the legendary Mothman, the infamous cryptid first sighted in Point Pleasant, West Virginia, known for its dark, humanoid form and piercing red eyes. Others debated alternative explanations, perhaps a large animal reflecting ambient light in an unusual way, or simply a trick of the darkness.
What, on 2 legs, mate? That blatantly looks like a figure, for crying out loud. You know what I mean? Like, you know, come on.
Despite these theories, neither the original poster nor their EMT friend has been able to find a conclusive explanation for this eerie encounter. Reddit user TinyProfessor9680 recently shared a deeply unsettling photo that has puzzled paranormal enthusiasts. Taken back in 2016 at around 7 a.m, the image features 2 brothers posing together on Blackpool Beach, England. At first glance, it seems like a typical family memory, but a closer look reveals something chilling. Between the legs of the 2 brothers, an eerie face can be seen staring directly at the camera.
Isn't that just a kid?
According to the user, their friend's mother captured the moment.
Isn't that just a kid on all fours, peeking through like that?
Completely unaware of the figure's presence. It wasn't until they reviewed the photo later that they noticed the unsettling visitor. They claim there was absolutely no one else on the beach at that early hour. To this day, the brothers and their family remain baffled, having no rational explanation for this mysterious figure lurking between them on Blackpool Beach. Reddit user Swirly Cloud Hunters captured something truly baffling in the skies over Austin, Texas, and the internet is buzzing with theories. Their video posted on the Storm Chasing subreddit reveals a bizarre atmospheric anomaly, a strange split or crack appearing to run right through the clouds. Commenters quickly chimed in, with some suggesting it was
Excuse me a second.
evidence of a glitch in the Matrix, a momentary lapse in the simulation we might all be living in. Others, however, proposed more grounded yet still perplexing theories, including rare atmospheric optical phenomena or shadows cast by unseen distant objects. To date, no definitive scientific explanation has been agreed upon, leaving residents of Austin and curious onlookers online wondering if they truly witnessed a glitch in reality.
It could be a weather phenomena, you know what I mean? But it does look like the sky's been split, like a line, isn't it?
Reality itself.
Could be like a wind funnel or something, eh? Yeah, interesting.
This next chilling tale has circulated online for years, often shared without any original source or credit, deepening its mystery. According to internet legend, a concerned mother captured this unsettling photo of her young son seemingly engaged in innocent play with his imaginary friend named Pauline. In the image, the boy is kneeling in his living room, clearly interacting with someone or something that shouldn't be there. Next to him is an eerie, semi-transparent figure with distorted, off-coloured features. The presence is chillingly unnatural, leaving viewers wondering if this is simply a trick of the light or photographic evidence of something far more sinister. One version of the story claims the mother had been troubled by unexplained occurrences around the house, strange noises, objects moving, an overwhelming sense of unease. Hearing her son chatting to himself in hushed tones, she quietly snapped a photo, expecting to capture only innocent childhood play. Instead, the resulting image showed a frightening companion crouched close beside him. The photo quickly spread across social media, fueling debate about imaginary friends, ghosts, and the unseen entities that might lurk just beyond our perception. Skeptics argue that the image could easily be faked or manipulated. Believers insist the genuine fear described by the mother and the child's detailed conversations with Pauline point towards something authentic and profoundly unsettling.
Well, imagine that though. If your child had an imaginary friend and you took a photo and you could just like, oh, it's like, I don't want you talking to that friend anymore.
Coming up in our last segment, we take a look at an unsettling legend inside the infamous Bridgewater Triangle. But before we do, remember to yank on the dogman's tail, tickle Nessie under her chinny chin, and see if you can milk El Chupacabra. This next eerie tale comes from Reddit user Thugode1369, who shared a chilling piece of local folklore surrounding Massachusetts' Bridgewater Triangle, a notorious paranormal hotspot. At the heart of this story lies Mill Pond in Easton, a seemingly peaceful conservation area with a bizarre history. According to the local legend captured vividly on a sign at Mill Pond, an 18th century sawmill was built by John Seeley and later operated by his son, Nathan Seeley, a man whispered to be a wizard.
Scandal!
It's said Nathan possessed supernatural powers, employing satanic imps who worked tirelessly through the night, keeping the mill mysteriously operating long after dark. But Nathan's eerie reputation didn't stop there. His wife was allegedly a witch known for hosting seances and, most disturbingly, possessing the ability to transform into a black cat. The tale grows darker, with stories like one neighbour beating a black cat that crossed his path, only to discover Nathan's wife bearing suspicious wounds the following day, including bruises, cuts, and even a missing eye. Strangest of all, Nathan Seeley himself is missing from the family graveyard nearby, fueling speculation about his grim fate. Local legend suggests Nathan attempted to summon the devil himself one ominous night, a dangerous act that ended with Nathan fleeing in terror into the dense forest, never to be seen again. Visitors who brave the swampy woods around Mill Pond claim you can still find the devil's hoof prints etched ominously into stone, a chilling reminder of Nathan Seeley's final fateful encounter. Today, the sign erected by the Eastern Conservation Commission stands as a quiet yet haunting reminder of Mill Pond's mysterious past, inviting brave souls and curious explorers alike to ponder just how much truth lies behind these unsettling stories.
Intriguing.
Now, if you want to watch some more scary clips, then hit these two links here. We've got plenty more where that came from. Leave us some comments down below, smash that thumbs up button, and that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.
Damn, I was just getting into that. Well then, that was Slap Tam. They were good when I was getting into that, and it ended as like, oh, no. So anyway, as always, thanks for sitting through these and watching them with me. I hope you enjoyed them as much as I did. And also, if you like the look of Slap Tam, go over and check him out. He does some really cool videos. So anyway, until the next video, take care. Bye-bye.